All right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our smart contracts project. Let's have a look at what we're going to be going over today. Now, today we're going to be starting a new section inside of our setup module. So let's have a look. So in this section, we'll be going over conditionals in Python in Viper. Now, conditionals are if statements that are used to execute code based on a condition in Python or Viper, and they are used to execute code based on a condition in our Viper smart contracts as well. We can define a conditional in Python like this. We'll say define or def check number, which is our function. It's going to take parameter of my number, and it's going to be of type integer, and we want to return a string. Now, here's our doc strings letting us know that this function checks if the number is even or odd and returns a string. So here's our function here. If my number modulo 2 equals 0, this checks if the number is even. We're going to return the f string, my number is even. Else, return f string, my number is odd. So we want to check whatever number that we enter here against the 2. And if it's even, it's going to print out my number is even. If it's odd, it's going to print out my number is odd. And then we're going to say here result equals check number. We're going to pass the parameter of 5. This is the number we want to check. And then we're going to print the results of that. So let's get into run this over here in our example so I can show you exactly what it looks like. So we can see what it looks like here. So this is the same exact script you see here. I didn't change anything. We're just going to run it and see what happens when we run the number 5 against our number 2 and see if it's odd or even. So we're going to do that. And you can see here 5 is odd. So you can see here it wasn't even. So you can see against the 2 that the 5 doesn't equal 0. So it returned f string my number, which is the parameter. You can see it, which is going to be an integer, which is our 5. So you can see 5 is odd. So basically that's how we use conditionals. Let me go back over here. And notice that we use the if statement to check if the number is even or odd. And we use the modulo operator to check if the number is even or odd. This is the modulo operator right here. If you didn't know, you can see it right here, the modulo. Let me move down a little bit more. Now the modulo operator returns the remainder of the division. So if the number is even, the remainder will be 0. And if the number is odd, the remaining number will be 1. And that's it for that right there, because tomorrow we're going to go over the if else statement. That's going to be a sort of similar but pretty different. So we're going to do that one tomorrow. But of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. For now, this is the Python Poppy. You guys stay Gucci.